So today we're doing some cool stuff. Ava actually probably knows. Did I make this at the Weston? Did I ever make Tinga at the Westendorf? Tinga, Tinga. I feel like I did for brunch with the poached egg on top and all that. I know I did at the Hamptons because it's still on the menu there. But I don't remember if I made it at the Westendorf or not. I did, yeah, okay, I did. So we're making Tinga today. So for some of you, you know what it is. Yeah, chicken Tinga, exactly. So she knows what it is. Other people might not. Basically what it is, it's kind of like a Spanish braised chicken dish. It's almost like kind of like their version of actually, I don't really know what's a version of. It's just kind of a Spanish dish. I mean, yeah. I mean, I kind of bastardize it a little bit because I'm American, but you know, it's how it goes. But basically what it is just braised chicken with chipotles and tomato and spices and then blah, 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 blah. Then you can put whatever you want with it. For brunch, I used to serve it with rice and then a fried tortilla underneath it and a lime crema around it, pico de gallo, queso fresco, the whole nine. I'm not gonna do the whole nine today. I'm gonna do like the whole 7. I'm gonna make some of this for my people that I work with, just because we've been through a lot this past week and a half, just by working a lot and dealing with a bunch of people that just aren't really appreciative of stuff. So I'm gonna kind of, we haven't been taking lunch breaks in the past week and a half, and we've gone full days without eating, you know. So I want to make sure that we get our meals because tomorrow's going to be a busy day for them because we have a huge order coming in of around 4,000 cases. To put that in perspective, that's a lot. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. So I want to make sure that if they can't take a lunch break, they can at least like take like 10 minutes away and go eat something that's actually going to fill them up and stick with them the rest of the day. So I pulled a little movie magic with this. I have a pan of Tinga already in the oven. It's actually already almost done. So I'm basically going to show the process, and then that's my Tinga in the oven that I'm going to keep for myself. And then this is gonna be for them. So basically what it is it's leg and thigh quarters. I got 2 packs of leg and thigh quarters, totaling of about 12 pounds. Like 12 pounds, that's 2 pounds of chicken for $8. So I don't know why people don't buy these more. Leg and thigh is the best part of the chicken anyway, and they're super, super cheap. I mean, it's a family pack of chicken that was like this big, and it was $4, and it was the only thing left in the store. Why people didn't like that, I don't know. Probably because they're lazy and don't know how to cut in between the joint and make your own legs and thighs. So I bought them. So now we're gonna make Tinga. All right, so kind of what we have to do to start is I already have this chicken marinated. It's been sitting here for about an hour. Not out like this, but it's been marinating for about an hour. Basically what it is just oil, salt, pepper, obviously, and then I have a bunch of spices that I put on it. You can use whatever you want. Obviously it's kind of Spanish-y, so obviously cumin always comes to mind. Cumin, however you want to say it. Garlic powder, oregano, chili powder, and the good old handy dandy roasted garlic and herb. Just put a little oil on them and I just mixed them up in a bowl with all the spices. Now they've been sitting here for a while so they can be nice and flavorful. And then I got some chipotles left over from, I think, one of the streams maybe, or just I have them left over from something. Canned tomato, crushed tomatoes, chicken stock, Uncle Ben's rice. I'm gonna make some yellow rice, and basically it's just gonna be yellow with the same flavors as the chicken, but we're gonna add turmeric to it to make it yellow. Saffron's too expensive. Turmeric doesn't really have any flavor, so it's good. It's more or less just for color. A lot of stuff that's yellow out there, like cheddar cheese, like yellow cheddar, is colored with turmeric. Just there's no naturally occurring yellow cheese in this world, so I don't know why people would think it would be when, you know, it comes from milk, but it's a little bit different process than getting butter. So yellow cheese has turmeric coloring in it. So anyway, Tomato paste, just for a little extra tomato flavor and just to kind of give it a foundation. And then, yeah, so then over here I got basically stuff to make pico. So just tomato, lime, cilantro, and then a red onion that I have left over. And then I just got, these are the only tortillas that were left in the store today, which actually works out perfect because white corn are kind of my favorite, and they're nice and small, so that way they can kind of make little tacos out of the tinga too. I'm not gonna like fry those and make it crispy. I think it'll work better in taco form for them tomorrow because they're just gonna grab and go, you know, and then I'll have like a thing of rice. You thirsty, huh? God, loud. So what we're gonna do to start off with is just get this chicken basically going, and then I'm gonna get the rice going. Actually, the rice probably needs to get going as soon as this chicken does, because I'm making a lot of rice for these peeps. But yeah, and this is the only time I'll really advocate using one of these metal aluminum disposable pans, is when you're using it on the go or something. But some people just buy these and use them in their house daily and just throw them away, which is disgusting to me for the environment, and then yeah, just in general. So that's what that's for. So I'm gonna start searing this chicken. I'm gonna get some rice going too. I think I'm gonna do probably, I don't know, man, probably around 3 cups of rice, I would say, and see where that gets me. And then if I need to make more, I can. Actually, I'll do 4 cups since I'm gonna keep some for myself, which means I'll need, oh God, math. I know 3 cups, 6 3/4. So it'd be 9 cups, wouldn't it? 6 3/4 plus 2 1/4. Yeah, that's 9. Okay. Good Lord. Maybe that's too much. I'll start with 3. Let's start with 3 and see where that gets us. I can always make more in the morning if I have to before I go to drop it off at the store. Hello? There's always like a push. Oh, okay. Right where it says open here, Ryan. Probably look there, you know? Alright. So this thing holds a quart, so... yeah, actually, because it's gonna, that's 6 3/4. Yeah, so that's enough rice, man. I can always make more for myself if I need to. Alright. So that needs 6 3/4 cups of water. Actually, I'm gonna do chicken stock and water, I think. Yeah. Get a little more flavor in there. Got another thing of chicken stock too, just in case. All right, so rice, pan's heating up. Get some butter. Just put the rest of this in there. Blah. I think I got some fresh thyme too. I sure do. One benefit about working at a grocery store is we get first pick to the what's it called, chicken and everything that's been out at every grocery store, so that's good. So we're gonna need 6 3/4 cups. So I'm probably gonna make like, I'll probably do like 3, I don't know, probably do like 2 cups of chicken stock and then the rest water, because I need to save the rest of the chicken stock for the tinga. Let's actually do that. That's fine. Alright, so this is warming up. So let's put chicken in. So kind of what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sear the, just basically just kind of render some of this fat out and sear this chicken off a little bit. And then we're gonna deglaze it. And then we're gonna make the sauce in this pot. So that way I can have more room to work with liquid. So I can have enough to cover the chicken in this pan right here. This is probably really, really loud, but hey. It is what it is. I'm not really looking for like a lot of color on this chicken, because the spices might burn by the time that happens. I'm just kind of looking to render some of the fat out a little bit. And then we're gonna transfer them to this pan, and then we're gonna make our sauce, and then so on and so forth. So that's 2.5 cups of stock, and then we'll fill up the rest. So this goes up to 4 cups, so 4. Ugh. And then 2 1/4 or 2 3/4. And like I said, Uncle Ben's is like super forgiving, so. There we go. Add a little salt, a decent amount of salt, pepper. Go ahead and turn this on. And we're basically gonna add kind of all the same spices that our chicken's marinating in, and the tinga, kind of carry it throughout. So cumin, tons of chili powder. I don't want a lot because the rice is gonna be kind of like a cooling aspect of it. Because you got chipotle, chili powder, all that kind of stuff, so it might be kind of spicy, so that way the rice will kind of cool it down. But I still kind of want that flavor. Oregano, garlic powder, and turmeric for color. You don't need a lot, just probably good right there. And then some of the handy dandy roasted garlic and herb. And boom. You got something similar to yellow rice. Alright? So let that kind of come up to a boil. We will let it, then turn it all the way down, let it simmer just like we're making any rice. It's just a bigger portion, right? Held its handle, get it stirred up, kind of mix those spices up so you get throughout. You can already see it's turning yellow from the turmeric, however you want to say it. All right, let's flip this chicken. Like I said, I'm not looking for a lot of color. I'm just looking to kind of sear the top a little bit just to kind of get some heat on it. And I already have one of these cans open, obviously, from what I made earlier. So I got off work earlier today than I thought I would, luckily. I wish I had bigger pans. I was like, this can't get much bigger than that, actually, or else it won't fit the burner. So. But yeah, so then basically next, what we'll do is we'll make our pico. I'll probably just go ahead and make it in a Tupperware, so that way I can just like take it to them. Right? It is turmeric, I promise. It's not turmeric, it's turmeric. If you go to like India or something, I promise that's how I pronounce it. Well, obviously it'd be an Indian, but imagine if they were speaking English. Turmeric. Is it turmeric? I don't know. I've always said turmeric, so I'm going to continue to say turmeric. Oh yeah, I got green chilies too. Hell yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and get these opened up. These are mild green chilies, so Ugh. Yo, this can is too small. Who knew the hardest part with this would be to open this can? Who would have thunk it? All right. Safety down. Okay, so this chicken's pretty good. At least for what I need it to be right now. Damn, is this gonna fit in here either? Yeah, it should. Next, chicken. Chicken. All right. Turmeric. So I'm just gonna cut tomatoes. Oh my god, that was loud. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen this as I'm cutting tomatoes. Nothing worse than a dull knife on tomatoes, man. You're just gonna make like salsa without even trying. But yeah, so normally I would also serve it with a poached egg on top, like for brunch. But I'm not gonna do that tomorrow, obviously. I'm not gonna take a bunch of poached eggs to the grocery store. Cause this Tinga should almost be done. So hopefully it's like the Food Network where I show you the process and then pull out the amazing finished product. That is the goal. I hate not being able to turn on this fan. I just think it'll be too loud if I turn this thing on. I don't know, is that loud? This fan? I don't know if you can hear it. I turned it on low. I feel like it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I don't wanna have it. I feel like it would just sound bad in the background. If like someone's listening with like headphones or something, it might be like annoying to hear that noise. How we doing, chicken? Chicken. It's like a poultry yin yang. Does my fire alarm ever go off? No. I always have this window open here, and if it gets bad, I'll open that door. I have to make sure the cats don't jump out. The fire alarm isn't near my kitchen. It's all the way over there near the stairs. So it's not even near here, which is a good design. I don't know why people put fire alarms near kitchens. It's so stupid. The thing that set my fire alarm off was my gas fireplace. You turn the gas fireplace on for like a second, it would set all the alarms off. Because the alarms are hardwired, so if one goes off, they all go off. So I had the guy disconnect the fireplace because it's a ventless system. There's no vent in it, which I don't understand. and the fan for it comes on too late after it's already turned on. So by the time the fireplace is turned on, like 5 minutes later, the fan comes on and like all the alarms are already going off. So I just told the dude just to disconnect it. My first ever gas fireplace. Gotta love it. All right. Like I said, we're not really looking to like get a bunch of color or anything. We're just looking to kind of put a little heat on it. Get a little of the fat rendered out. I want most of it to render out in the actual sauce, so it gets a lot of the flavor in there, you know? Alright, and dos más. So the truck that our chicken comes in is like so cold that it like freezes the chicken some a little bit by the time it gets to the store. So that's why you see all that liquid down there. Good old chicken liquid. So I guess everybody's in quarantine, huh? It's been really quiet. There's been like no traffic in Raleigh. No 5 o'clock traffic, no 8 a.m. traffic. It's weird. Really weird. Supposedly they're supposed to like shut us down tomorrow. I don't know. Wake County has like restrictions already. Basically everything is closed except for emergency services and essential retail, which is grocery stores, pharmacies, and hardware stores, I think, and pet stores. Which is good that they declared the pet store as essential. So we'll go ahead and put the lid on this, turn the heat down, and let that rice go. The key is to like not let these spices burn. You have to really control your heat on this chicken so you don't get burnt flavor. What we're gonna do is basically we're gonna deglaze. Is that Dark Chance? Ha! He's here, the German. Back at it again. See, he got the crown. He's a Twitch primer. Glad you could make it, man. Figured I would stream tonight, make some food for my people. Do a good deed, you know? Also, I kind of want to show these people how good I can cook, too, because I don't think they believe me. So. And then if they ask, oh, this is so good, how did you make it? I'm going to be like, well, guess what? Check out my streams and you'll find out. Boom. Marketing. Hashtag marketing. So if you missed it, Dark Chance, we're making chicken tinga. I don't know if you know what that is, but you're about to find out. So I'm just keeping this moving so it doesn't burn, is basically what I'm doing. I don't want these spices to burn in this oil. Chicken, 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 chicken. You know, cooking chicken on the bone is always better. I mean, you saw me, these are the same leg and thigh quarters I broke down on my last stream when I made the like grilled chicken and the grit souffle and stuff. Yeah, it's chicken tinga. October Sky can tell you about it. She's an expert on it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Dark Chance lives in Germany. I might be wrong though. I don't know how it's going over there in the wild world of Deutschland. Deutschland. Probably hates how I pronounce that. Probably like stupid American. Trying to pronounce my country again. So now we got all that fat in there, which is good in this situation because that's all the flavor of these spices or the chicken. Everything is in that fat. Fat is the carrier of everything. Flavor, chemical, molecules, whatever. All right. All right, so now basically kind of what we're gonna do is, I don't know, man, I might be able to get enough in this, actually. So hold on, I'm gonna kind of be thinking out loud here for a minute, so work with me. Work with me. See if we can make all this fit nice and even, like, if you will. Okay. Alright, so boom, you see all that oil in there? So what we're gonna do now, so we're basically gonna kind of cook this tomato sauce in that oil with all the flavoring. Yeah. We're gonna need more than that. Should have opened the other one. Best if used by 2022. So there you go. If you're quarantined for 2 more years, make sure you get crushed tomatoes. Can you imagine just eating like crushed tomatoes out of a can? Ugh, God. Okay, so that's all you had. That's all you had. All right, so that's probably enough. So I guess it's probably about, like, I don't know, almost a can total. But now we're gonna get all that spices mixed in. We're kind of like deglazing with the tomato sauce as well in a way. So it's getting all that good stuff off the bottom of the pan called fond, F-O-N-D. Fancy culinary term for those out there. Oh God, I just got really quiet. I feel like I'm shouting now. Yeah, just got really quiet all of a sudden. Okay, so we're gonna add some chicken stock now. Good amount, because we want to make sure we get some liquid to cover this chicken. Let's just use all of it because that's the kind of mood we're in. And then I got some Chipotles left over. Oh my God, that's a lot of text going on. Oh, he's talking to Ava. Okay. Ah. Well, no, it's yeah. I'm interested in the people who follow me, man. I went because I know you followed me on Instagram, so I clicked on your Instagram and I saw a bunch of German stuff, so I kind of put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, I like to see who follows me. It's interesting. All the different people out there, you know, that cooking can bring together. All right, so I just added Chipotles and adobo. If you don't know what those are, they're basically roasted and smoked jalapenos in this like kind of tomatoey adobo sauce, right? So I'm gonna kind of just take some of this and kind of clean it out, get all that good stuff in there. It just basically adds that flavor that you're so like used to that you don't know what it is. Like when you go to Chipotle, the restaurant, it's a basis of a lot of their flavors, hence the name of the restaurant. All right. So now we got that in there. Now we're gonna add some tomato paste. This will add kind of richness, a little more tomato kind of flavor, and then just a little, it'll add a little bit of thickness to it too. Just a little rigidity, Jesus, to the sauce. I don't know why I couldn't say that. We'll add our green chilies. Bladao. Just some more kind of flavor in there. Some more Spanish Mexican-esque style, right? And then we got just same flavor we marinated our chicken with. So garlic powder, dun, dun, dun. Roasted garlic, an herb, Cumin, which is like the #1 flavor you taste when you taste Mexican food most of the time. Chili powder, just a touch. Chipotle will add some heat, so I don't want to add too much more. But yeah, I do at the same time. And then oregano. All right. And then basically we're gonna kind of let this come up to heat, come up to a boil. So it's warm when we're putting it on the chicken. So when we put it in the oven, it doesn't have to like reheat itself, you know? It can just start cooking. Oh yeah, and the most important thing of all, salt and pepper. How could I forget? Salt, pepper, touch more salt because that's what it needs, because we have a lot of chicken here. This is a lot of sauce. That chicken stock was unsalted, like you should know by now. Yeah, I don't need this, man. Bye-bye. I'm off work for the next 2 days. You know what, I should probably not waste all this, so. Shake that up. There we go. Waste not, want not. And then clean out your cans so you can recycle them. The planet's recuperating right now since everybody's inside, so let's keep it that way. Yeah, Ava, how are you? He's asking, how are you? Answer the man. How you is? How you living? We're a family. This is a community now. We gotta look out for each other. All of a sudden, all my Tupperware became available after using all this up. All right, so let's start the Pico de Gallo. All right, which literally means what? Rooster beak, I think. I don't know why. Mexicans are weird, I guess, but yeah, let's put some thyme in there too. Some fresh thyme. Let's just use it all. Bam. Getting rid of all kinds of stuff around here. Can I recycle this? Fuck it, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. What are they gonna do? Not take that, you know? And then we're gonna pull some movie magic here in a second once that comes up. Yeah, I was wondering, are the malls still open, Ava? They haven't like shut y'all down? Like, are the malls considered essential retail? Like, do you have stores there that are considered essential? I guess you probably do, I don't know. I don't know. All right, so never do that with your knife. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, so let's make pico, right? So I just got some of your regular, God, man, I cannot talk tonight. Regular, just beefsteak tomatoes, I guess you could call them, or whatever. They're not Roma. I don't know what you call these. Vine tomatoes. Just tomatoes, man. I don't eat tomatoes enough to know what they're called. We're just gonna cut little slices so that we can make little dices. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what pico is, or some form of it. If you've had kind of like a rustic salsa, it's the same thing. So we're basically gonna cut down just till you get to the core. And then I'm gonna cut around the core so you don't waste the tomato. And then boom, now you're just left with the core. Toss the core, fresh tomato. And then basically you just cut little strips. And then we're gonna cut squares. Okay, that's what I figured. Half of the stuff I'm throwing away. Oh, the chicken stock things? Really? So we're just dicing the tomatoes up. I can't read from that far. I have to start wearing my glasses for real now. I'm having trouble reading that for now. I should be able to see this from that far away. That's crazy. Old age, man. Get you. Old age. I might not need all these tomatoes. These are actually pretty big. So I'm just cutting that in half just to make it even. That's all I'm doing. It's fancy. And notice how I didn't concasse these like I did the last time. Fancy taking the skin off because I need the skin so they stay together. I know, man. 50, I'm going on 90 years old. That's what it feels like. Alright. Oh God. Okay. So we're gonna take our sauce is kind of simmering now. You can see how it's come together. It already looks delicious. I'm gonna taste it actually real quick. Oh. That's amazing, dude. God, I love this dish, man. It's like my favorite dish in the world. And we're gonna finish it with some acid. Yeah. And then we're also gonna put some honey in to kind of add a little sweetness. It's all about balance in life and in food. You got acid from tomato, you got acid from lime, you got acid from everything in here, so you need a little bit of sugar to balance it out. Honey adds a nice flavor to it as well. The acid and the lime will kind of bring everything out in this. Oh my God, dude. I need to like bottle this and start freezing this chicken and selling it in the grocery store or something. Maybe people would have bought this in this pandemic. I could have been a billionaire. Because this one might this might react with some people's stomachs being a little bit spicy, so then it could just be in conjunction with the toilet paper scare, you know? Chicken Tinga, toilet paper. It's a vicious cycle. Alright, so basically, since that tastes good, I know it's gonna taste good once it cooks in my chicken. Oh yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Perfect amount, dude. How do I do that? I'll tell you how. I'm good at what I do. Ego boost. All right. What? Okay, whatever. I'm not worried about that. All right, so sauce in. Now we're just gonna make sure the chicken's kind of even around it, so it's all cooking in that sauce, getting all nice and gooey ooey. Yeah. Spoon some over the top. So basically the goal of this is to cook it until it falls off the bone and shreds into kind of like nice even little shreds, kind of like what you do when you cook pork for a long time, like barbecue pork, you know. This is basically barbecue, just Spanish in a way, if you do this on the grill. Because most of the time what I would do is I would grill this chicken too, but we don't have that luxury right now. Oh, man, this is gonna be amazing. Absolutely amazing. I always manage to get tomato sauce everywhere. This rice is almost done too. So I think what I'm gonna do with this, yeah, just to be safe, is I'm gonna put it on this pan here. So that way I have a nice kind of even surface to pick up. So this thing is, because this thing is like aluminum, flimsy aluminum, so that thing might like wobble and shake on you, and last thing you want to do is, hey, you are crafty. I guess that screen worked. You're not going out, so, but you can though. I know you can get underneath there. I don't want you to do that. I'm not chasing your ass around here tonight. You're too fast. And you snuck up, you little sneaky sneaks. You know what I am. I just caught that gnat midair too. You see that? See that? You see that? Put it back outside. I don't know if it's alive, but you were just sitting there like a little kitten though. That's good. I just don't want you to go out though, because she can get under that thing. That thing doesn't go all the way down. And she has gotten out multiple times before. Not here, but in Charleston. Chasing her through the woods. God. My old apartment in the back. That was a time and a half. Fucking like hitting spider webs and all kinds of stuff back there, man. This foil wasn't big enough for this thing. Wouldn't you know it? You're a little sneak. That's the first time you've done that. A little sneaky sneak. A little sneakster. All right. Sort of, man, these cats, they keep me young. All right, so movie magic time. You're all ready for this? Check this out. Check this out. I love watching the delay on my stream and just see what I do. It's retarded. All right, Chico, watch out. You're not gonna get burned. So this all went according to plan. This should be done. And then this goes in. Emerald Lagasse. Got your secrets, bud. All right, so now what we're gonna do, oh yeah, shit, forgot that eye is still warm. Just started boiling it. Meow, I know, it smells so good. It smells so good, I know. Chicken Tinga, everyone. The rice is almost done. Chica. Chica. Why are you yelling at me? I know it smells that good. I do. But this would kill you. Alright, see, watch. See, the key is, see this? See this chicken? Watch. See how I just pull it apart like that? That's what you want. It just comes apart. It's almost like pork now. Like, it literally just shreds apart. That's why you want dark meat. Chicken breasts don't do that. Ugh. Ugh. If you're ever wondering how people get shredded chicken, this is how they do it. God damn. Alright, so next step. Ow, it's so hot, but it's so good. It hurts so good. It hurts so good. God. I actually ate dinner before this too because I was starving. But now I'm getting hungry again. Alright, do you want a treat? Is that what you want? Let me finish and then I'll give you a treat, okay? Chica! Hold up, let me clean this. Boom. This water is so hot. So hot. All right, treat time. Huh? Go get your brother. Go get Tom. And I'll give you a treat. Go get Tom. Where's Tom at? Go get him. Go get Tom. Go get Tom. Go get him. Where's Tommy? Ow, Jesus, woman. There he is. Come here, Tommy. I know, man. I know. I know. See what I do for you? I interrupt my stream for you to give you treats. Wouldn't you know it? Dude, that rice is gonna be fucking amazing, bro. Okay. All right, come on. Saddle up. You know the drill. Little mushki. Come here, take the treat. What are you doing? After all this. Yeah, okay, just smack it. There you go. Oh, you're so gentle. No, this is Tommy's. We ready. We ready. Did you lose it? God, you're just not all there, are you, darling? Okay. Are you losing all of them? There you go. Oh, you can't even see her, can you? Cooking stream turned cat stream. Come here. I'm not gonna give you all these. I put too much in my hand. Tommy. That was a good catch, damn. All right, that's enough. Here you go. One more each. There you go, Tommy. All right, back at it. Back at it again. You can get more after I'm done. I don't want to sit here and just feed you treats on it. Although I could. People are here for a reason. Tom is not cooler than Aurora. Aurora is the OG. Okay? Do not forget. Tom and Aurora are equals. But Aurora is the OG. Let's not forget. Alright, so... Man, this is annoying not having, like... anything that I'm used to having in a restaurant, you know? Alright, so now what we're gonna do basically is we're gonna take this chicken, right? And we're just gonna kind of shred it in this sauce right here. And then we're just gonna take the bones out. Like, it's literally just, it's just coming right off. Like, it's not hard. So you can literally just shred it in the same pan. And then the bone comes right out. That's why you use dark meat, like dark chance. And then where's the other bone at? Just make sure you get all the little bones too. I mean, you might find one or two, but hey, it's worth it. There's one. So basically what I'm gonna do is just, I let this cook for about, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's on 350, the oven. So it's not like a low and slow kind of thing. It's kind of like a, I don't know, hard and fast, I guess. I don't know. But, let's see. Yeah, I mean, this stuff is just literally coming off. It's amazing. It's almost like playing Find the Bone here. You could do this with your hands if you're brave enough. It's hot as hell though, so I don't recommend it. Unless you wear like 3-4 layers of gloves. Even then, you're still gonna be pretty... Still not gonna be pretty. I guess is what I should say. Alright. Chicken. See how it's just falling apart, man? Like, it's crazy. I can literally just like pull the bone out from the meat. Come here, you little bastard. Little bastard. And these Chipotles, we're pretty much done with them too. So if you find them, get rid of them. I actually put roasted garlic in mine. I forgot to put that in the other one, but this is actually a whole garlic clove. That's just roasted nicely in here. So I'm just gonna leave it because it's gonna kind of mix in with the sauce and add another layer of flavor in there that we're not really expecting. So it's kind of a cool little surprise. Especially if you bite into it. Roasted garlic is a lot different than fresh garlic, so it's not like biting into something that's gonna burn your mouth up and make it stink for the rest of the day. It's actually like sweet and full of flavor, so in case you guys were wondering the difference between roasted garlic. If you ever get like a roasted garlic aioli and you're expecting like a punch of garlic, it's not. It's just kind of in the background. So we're just pulling all these bones out here. Trying to find all the bones because it's literally just falling off. Look at that, dude. It just pulls right out, like no resistance at all. That's when you know it's done. It's a natural thermometer, you know. It may look like there's a lot of oil in this pan, but once I mix all this stuff up together, you'll notice that it's not really. It's just all the fat from the chicken is rendered out into the sauce, which is what we wanted. And it's come to the top because oil and water don't mix. Fat always rises to the top, right? So it just looks fatty, but it's not. I mean, you can take the skin off the chicken if you want to. If you make this yourself, by all means. You have to have bone-in chicken for this. I mean, you can do it with boneless thighs, but it's just not going to be the same in flavor or in texture, really. You're not going to get the same kind of fall off the bone tenderness with that. It will still kind of shred, but you're not going to have that flavor. It's just not the same. It'll cook a lot faster, though. So yeah, I'm glad I could pull this movie magic on this one, because there's no way I could stall this stream out for 2 hours while this cooks. So. All right, so that's shredded up. What's going on, Graham? You know what the Tinga is too, bro. You cooked a lot of Tinga. Well, you didn't cook it, a lot of it. You served a lot of it. I don't think I let anybody cook it other than myself. So you probably know how to. I probably showed you how, but it's kind of like my thing. So I just revealed it. I just revealed it to the world. Another bone here. So Graham suggested that I make my homemade applesauce on stream. With some like I think I did cornbread with it. I can't remember. He remembers. I don't remember. So, but you see how when you mix it all up, all that fat kind of just mixes in and emulsifies. And now basically it almost looks like pulled pork, right? But it's chicken. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And that's it. That's Tinga, baby. So now, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, I can put up a recipe for this. I can put up a recipe for this, yeah. I can do that. So let me finish off this Tinga real quick. I know Graham, well, who was my egg poacher? Shane. That's why they always sucked. Shane would always be my poacher at the Westendorf on Sundays. Because he thought he was the best egg poacher in the land. Which, most of the time they were, but man, sometimes, some days. Good old Westendorf days, Graham. I poached you and Shane from the post house, I think. Or was Shane not already there? I don't remember. I know I poached you from the post house. I don't know if I got Shane, if he was still there or not. I don't think he was at that point. I'll probably play some Warzone later tonight too, Graham, since I'm off the next 2 days, so I'm having video game withdrawal. Also, the new Halo is really, the Halo Reach on PC is amazing, by the way. Alright, so we're just going to finish up this Pico. Yeah, I don't need the other tomato. This should be enough. Let's cut around that core. Diced tomatoes. Yeah, see, you're all quiet now, huh? Uh-huh. And got what you wanted, didn't you? Oh, is there a tree under the fridge? Probably. Alright, so Pico. So I don't need that tomato. Let's do red onion next. I don't like to put a lot of red onion in my Pico, just enough to kind of know it's there. See, Graham's cooking along. Yeah, I'll probably be on a little while. I'm not talking about immediately. I was talking like an hour or so. A couple hours maybe. If I don't sit down and get super tired, which I might, which usually happens because I'm old now. Another piece of onion. Onion. I mean, I just spilled it everywhere over here. That's why you always sanitize your work surfaces, so if you miss the bowl, you can still use it. Hashtag cleanliness, America. Welcome to it. Yeah, we'll do one more sliver. You gotta have a sharp knife for this. I feel like that should go without saying, but in this world you never know. The world may never know. Right, kitten? Right, kitten? So for those that don't know in the chat, what is your name? Gboyd24 was actually one of my line cooks at the Westendorf, and I worked together with him when I was lead line cook. He was one of the line cooks at the Old Village Post House in Charleston too, so we worked together quite a bit. So he knows a lot of my style of cooking, knows how I cook, how I plate, and all that kind of stuff too. So he's a good person to have in the chat, a good person to know. He's helped me move a couple times. Literally a couple times, I think, right? Yeah, so. Alright, so we don't need these bones or chipotles anymore. Bye-bye. And then let's get 1 clove of garlic for this pico. Damn, this is a big clove, look at that. But you can see kind of where we're going with this, right? Shredded chicken, tortillas, pico. Yeah, Graham was one of my line cooks. Well, I guess he was technically a sous chef, technically. He just didn't have the title at the Westendorf, but he pretty much was. And then October Sky was one of my servers, or one of these servers, not mine, I guess. I wasn't in charge that much. Was one of the servers at the Westendorf as well. And then Maggie 57 is my mom, so be respectful. And then my dad's in here too. And then some other people are in here, yeah, so. Yep. Graham's actually one of the people affected by the restaurant closing. His restaurant's, I think, only doing, that he works at now, is only doing takeout or whatever. So for this, I'm gonna smash this pretty hard because we want to dice this up or mince it up a lot. Since it's gonna be in the raw setting, it's gonna be like a lot more intense, right? So we're gonna cut it pretty fine here. So Graham, if you want to come up to Raleigh tomorrow, man, you got some Tinga on deck, son.
Yep, wholesome content, man. We need more of it, you know? Alright, so we're getting our garlic chopped up here. Didn't know I still had that in me. Alright, so garlic in. I'm gonna rinse my knife off because it's all sticky from the garlic now. Guess I should probably stop using paper towels since we're in a fucking shortage. Whoever would have thought. Alright, so this rice is G2G. Oh, yeah. There we go, baby. Yellow rice and the flesh. Actually, I'm not gonna taste that since this is gonna be for other people too. Touch overcooked, but hey, it's Uncle Ben's. What can you do? Pull all the thyme springs out. That needs a little more salt. So I'm kind of just mixing it up, just kind of let it air out a little bit so it doesn't overcook in this pan. And now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hit it with some fresh cilantro and some fresh lime as well. So everything's kind of mimicking the flavors as we go along. Just get a nice little chiffonade here, if you will, on this cilantro. Chiffonade is a culinary term as well. C-H-I-F-F-O-N-A-D-E, I'm pretty sure. Never really had to spell it that much, just had to use it and say it. Alright, so I need some cilantro for the pico, some cilantro for the rice, and we're also going to mix some fresh cilantro in to the chicken as well. Just kind of brighten everything up, add a little herbaceousness to everything. And that's the whole point. So add a little salt to the tinga, a little pepper, and then we're gonna add lime juice. Guess I probably should have made this rice tomorrow, but oh well. It'll be good tomorrow. So a little fresh lime juice in the rice with some cilantro as well. Just kind of brighten everything up. Add a little fresh lime juice to the chicken, just kind of brighten it up. Yeah. Yup. Might as well go ahead and chop the rest of this up. Cilantro stems are fine. They're not like parsley stems where they're like super fibrous and don't taste good. Cilantro stems are quite the opposite. They're not very fibrous and they taste good because you actually use the whole coriander plant, the seed and everything, as opposed to parsley where you only use the sprout. Yeah, man, Tinga is everything. Probably made it because I like making it for brunch on the menu, but I also made it because we like to eat it on Sunday morning. Because in the restaurant industry, a lot of times Sunday morning means you're not feeling the greatest because of the night before. So the Tinga did wonders for that. I'm actually gonna put this rice and let it cool down. And let it cool down. Ugh. Whipping the Pyrex. Whipping the Pyrex. And then basically, this dish is pretty much done. Now, at this point, I would poach an egg and have the tortillas fried as well. But I'm not gonna go that route tonight because that's a lot more effort and a lot more kind of ingredients and shit that I just don't want to use. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this rice in this Pyrex here and let it cool down so it doesn't get super gummy or anything. And just drop some, of course. God's probably really loud. Okay. It's good. It's good. No, no, no. Rice is not for kittens. Oh God, the battery. See what happens? The battery. The secret to my stream. Tastes like soap to you? Are you one of those people? You like the Tinga though, and that has a lot of cilantro in it. So what does that say? So lime juice with the Pico. The lime juice will actually start cooking the onions and stuff in here, so it's kind of a dual purpose, flavor and cooking. Find every cut on your hand that you have with that. Add a little more cilantro. I might as well just add the rest. Boom. Pico de Gallo. Pico de Gallo. What now? What do you want? Treats are over, Holmes. Only thing I hate about cilantro is it gets everywhere. Everywhere. God. Struggle over here. Alright. So rice is cooling. Get it off this hot surface. Just keep it vented, basically, is what we're doing. Keep the steam rolling. Okay. All right, so next step. Plate, I guess. We're done, so. All right, so now I'll plate up. So okay, I'm just kind of clearing off a little place here. I mean, you can pretty much do whatever you want with this. You could do any kind of vegetable with it. I was thinking about roasting some broccoli, but then I got lazy. I need to put the tomato in something else, man. I might be out of Tupperware though. I might be having to do some dishes to clean some Tupperware after this to store all this in. Tommy. Tommy. You good, Bo? What you doing? All right. So, Tinga. Movie magic Tinga. Damn, this isn't just mine, too. Imagine. Found another bone. Can you imagine biting into that bone? Oh, yeah. All right. So to plate this, let's take some rice. I need my Bain Marie of spoons here. So take some rice. I'm not gonna make a huge plate because I'm not super hungry because I already ate before this too. But I'll make enough to kind of get the idea across. And I forgot sour cream, so fuck, you know. Alright, so chicken. And then we'll come over here. I'm just gonna use the same spoon because that's where we're at right now. Oh my god, I love this dish. Like, I don't know if it's doing justice on like what you're seeing on the screen right now as to what's happening in real life in front of me, but I just want you to know that it's a lot better in real life than it is on your TV or computer screen or iPad or cell phone, whatever you're watching on. All right. And then we'll kind of get some of the sauce too a little bit. I made so much. Oh. And then we're gonna do some Pico. The Pico is nice and kind of all mixed together now. The salt's kind of bringing everything together. The lime juice is bringing everything together. Right? I normally don't like raw tomato, but in this setting, in this application, I do. Because it's basically covered in lime juice and onion and other kind of, when it's mixed together with this, it tastes a lot better, in my opinion. So let's kind of add a little bit of pico around the plate, just kind of make it colorful. At this point, I would put the crema around it as well. And then we'll put a little extra few cilantro leaves to make it pretty. And voila. What you see there, boys and girls, it's the best chicken dish in the world. I'm just gonna put this in the fridge to cool down. What you say, Tom? What you say, Bo? And that's it, man. That's the dish. That is the dish. So what I'll do now, we'll do the normal thing. We'll take it over to the dining room and look at it, talk about it, do whatever we gotta do. Clean up a little bit here. But yeah, so that's basically it right there, if y'all can see it. So, like I said, I'll take it over there. It'd probably be better anyway. All right. What? For YouTube's sake, here's the Tinga. So that way you guys can get a good view of it, at least. I know you're here, Ava. I see you. But yeah, so that's a Tinga, or a version of it, at least, without the sour cream and all that good stuff on there, but it's still really good. Fortunately, the GoPro died on me again. I gotta figure out a better way to do this whole thing. I need a computer down here, but that's not as easy as it sounds. So that's chicken Tinga. I got the rest of it in there for my coworkers tomorrow. I'll reheat that rice tomorrow before I take it in. And yeah, hopefully they'll like it. I don't see why they won't, but you never know. But yeah, that's the Tinga. It was a good stream today. I mean, we had a lot of chatting going on. You know, we had a lot of viewers and stuff, so it was good. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. 'Cause I'm off tomorrow, so I'm just gonna drop it off. But thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back, Ava. I appreciate it. I need to figure out a better way to handle this Twitch thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat this real quick and then clean up, and then I still gotta make the rest of the one for work as well once it comes out of the oven. So we'll be good. All right.